Hello everybody, it is Luke aka Hermes bringing you another brand new video. And if you do go on to like the video, please give it a like because I'm sick of making this fucking intro and I need to find a new one because I'm over it. I've been doing it for like 15 years. Anyway, been loving Battlefield, been loving Fortnite. I'm loving gaming at the moment. If you are loving gaming at the moment, please give the video a like and maybe consider subscribing. Maybe. We've gained like 20 or 30 subs in the last like week or two. That's pretty fucking good. So join. The videos could only get better. They can't get worse. So why not give me a like? You never know what happens. You never know what happens. So Battlefield 6 been really freaking fun. Really freaking fun. And we can only say thank you to Call of Duty for that. Call of Duty was really good, and some of the announcement that they've made since has been improvements to the game, and we can only thank Battlefield for that. But one thing we need to thank people about, we don't want to thank either company about. Actually, Call of Duty is pretty good in this sense, but the biggest talking point so far I've seen for Battlefield, not the gunplay, the gameplay. Gunplay with Bloom, but the biggest thing was ranking up and leveling up guns, weapons, attachments, gadgets, classes, level, everything, right? It was a massive grind. And I can understand why Battlefield would do it, because the game's going to be out for, 2-3 years and people need something to do. Right? They need something to look forward to play, to, I don't know, everything, right? They can't just have everybody unlock everything. But that's where I think both Battlefield or not so much Call of Duty, but XDefiant did the same thing, where they were like, if we hold back things, if we don't let people unlock certain things, they have to keep playing the game if they like it. However, no one, and I'm surprised Call of Duty Battlefield didn't learn this from XDefiant. That's not the case. Some of these challenges, for example, you have to get 200 shotgun kills within 15 meters of someone that unlocks an AR. That's so stupid. Call of Duty does this too. I cannot see the fucking point of me having to get shotgun kills to unlock an assault rifle. Like, make it make sense. I also don't see the fucking point in having to unlock a suppressor for an assault rifle by getting LMG kills with a red dot sight. I'm not making that up, but do you know what I mean? Where is the logic to any of this? Right? Where is the logic? So why games, I don't know, Call of Duty was first to do this. They did this, they've been doing it for a while now. And hopefully Black Ops 7 is different. I haven't really heard too much about it. I could be wrong, but it just really, to me, I'm like, which developer sat there and was like, yeah man, let's let them unlock a sniper rifle by getting 50 headshots with a pistol or an SMG. Yeah, bro, that sounds really cool, man. What about this? What about let them unlock a LMG by getting 200 headshots with a shotgun? Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds amazing, bro. Let's do that, yeah? What is the theory behind it? I understand that a lot of effort and time and money and experience goes into making any sort of video game. Not just Battlefield, not just Call of Duty. Obviously, they're the ones I play, and Fortnite. But, you can't... there's one thing to controlling the user by saying, you can't do this unless you do this, right? But there's another thing saying, I want you to use these guns, to experience these guns, to play with these guns in order for you to unlock these guns, right? Because generally they're not always, but generally they're the polar opposites. Like, use the shotgun to unlock an AR. Like, it doesn't really make any sense, right? But they do this because they know, I don't know if this is true, but I can only assume that people who are using ARs maybe sometimes aren't really using shotguns. Maybe people using SMGs don't really use snipers. I don't know, maybe they have some sort of data analytics to go, people who generally use this don't use this. So if we let them unlock that with this, at least they will get to experience something new, and maybe they'll like it, and they, maybe they'll come back. Maybe they had a really bad experience one time in a different game, and they're like, I'm never using LMGs again, or I'm never using, a shotgun ever again. And so they just gave up entirely, and they're like, never using it again. But whereas the developers like, oh, we put a lot of effort into our SMGs and every gun, right? So we want people to experience them and use them and try something new, right? It's always try something new. How can we increase playtime? Let somebody try something new. Let somebody grind the living fuck out of their soul so that they can try something new or different, right? To unlock what they really want. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't like that I have to shoot a certain gun with a certain attachment or do a certain activity to unlock something for another gun or another weapon. It doesn't make any sense to me, right? Like the gun I'm using now, I don't know, I think it's called the BB3AR or something like that. It's a fucking really solid gun, and you'll see this gameplay is amazing, right? But to unlock certain attachments, yes, you got to get kills with it, but to unlock different variations and stuff like that, like, you've got to do different tasks. Or to unlock an AK, you've got to get the shotguns kills. And by the way, in case you're wondering, in the fucking top left, right, my internet's very shit, and I keep wondering why the fuck sometimes my gunfights are really laggy and shitty and I'm not doing really well. Because I should be doing really well all the time because I'm a gun gamer. So I'm sort of just monitoring my internet to see when the peaks and it only comes up when there's an issue, whether high ping or connection, I don't lose connection, but anyway, ignore it if you've even made it 7 minutes into the video. So this is a message to Call of Duty and Battlefield and every other fucking FPS game that's ever existed. But I don't think, honestly, there's some out there. I think it's going to be really hard to dethrone Battlefield now, and I think it's going to be really hard to dethrone Call of Duty. I think if they do a well enough job, and they've got enough time to convert people, I think we'll have a two-party system where Call of Duty will be good moving forward, because they know if they fuck up, people will go play Battlefield. And Battlefield's in a situation where they know if they fuck up, their games are just going to be a complete and utter disaster. And I don't think they want anymore. So I think we're at that spot where it's like gaming companies now are like, okay, we've got competition. Let's keep it that way. You know what I mean? Battlefield, don't fuck it up like you've done with every other fucking game. You've somehow fucked everything up, right? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. Let's have a good game, listen to the community, and I'm here for the long run, right? Call of Duty is now my second game, as well as Fortnite, right? And my second game. Fortnite's my BR. I don't know if I'll be playing the Battlefield BR. I'll try it, but I hated Warzone, so not gonna go there. But yeah, hopefully if it's good, it's good, but unlikely. I think Fortnite for me is just that beautiful happy medium. But I'm happy to play some FPS. I'm happy to play some Call of Duty. I'm happy to play some Battlefield. Like, I love these games. Call of Duty and Battlefield is what I grew up on. This is my passion. This is my love. I love these games. I just want them both to be good. So if we can do that, and if we could, that'd be great. Thank you very much. But yes, developers, just go back to the old school COD system, even the old school Battlefield system, where it's like you level up and you unlock weapons, right? Level 1, you unlock that. Level 10, you unlock that. Level 20, you unlock this, right? And let me unlock everything. Let me unlock everything, right? I don't mind if it takes a month, 6 months, right? but let me unlock everything, because the quicker and the more things that I unlock, the more I'm going to enjoy the game. If I have to get 500 kills with a weapon because to unlock a shotgun or an LMG, man, I'm not going to do that, okay? It's not going to happen. It's just boring, right? I don't want to have to grind for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to unlock a gun. I want all the weapons. Give me all the weapons at the beginning and just make the attachment grinder fucking, you know, 10 kills, 20 kills per attachment. Like, sometimes you could go a whole Battlefield game and not get 10 kills. Like, it happens, right? So, these new unlock systems are just not, they're not very good. And I don't like them. And I think they should be changed, because it ruins the longevity of the game for me. Right now, they've just put out an update which is like doubled everything, and you get more XP when you win the game, and you unlock weapons quicker, and you unlock challenges sooner. That's just fantastic, right? It's beautiful. It's what they should do. Also, if you have a Razer keyboard, I don't know why, I have a massive amount of input lag when I have my Razer Synapse application open. I don't know why, and I thought I deleted it the other day. I'm pretty sure I did, but anyway. Massive amount of input lag on my keyboard when I have Razer Synapse running for some reason. But anyway, yeah, just stop, you know, having these ridiculous challenges to unlock things. I want to test. I want to see which LMG is the best with which attachments, right? How can I build a zero recoil LMG? How can I make a best class setup video content, right? I don't want to make a best class setup 3 years into the game when it's fucking about to die because, you know, the new one's coming out. I want to make it now. I want to make those videos. I'm not going to make them, but I'm just saying I want to be able to offer them to now if I wanted to, right? So I want to unlock everything as soon as possible, and I really hope you guys listen, because for me anyway, it kills the longevity of the game. I get bored if I have to grind and grind and grind. I don't mind a little bit of a grind, right? But I want everything because I want to change attachments, do this, do that, figure things out. And if I can't do that, then I get bored. So then I go play something else, right? People don't want to grind as much as we're in the TikTok era. Developers need to understand this. We are in the TikTok era. Call of Duty is literally building their game around a TikTok attention span. Other games need to do this too. And the concept of the game is what keeps people interested. But don't ruin that by locking things behind ridiculous challenges and ridiculous grinds that are just going to kill people's soul before they get a chance to love it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have much more to say. I'm looking forward to the future of this and gaming. Thank you for doing the updates in the first place. It was really appreciated. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So anyway, guys, thank you. Like the video, subscribe. Let me know what you think below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.